This position here, it's a credit spread where, not unlike the one we did in Bitcoin, where we in turn purchased liquidity that was out of range for free and moved it closer to the range to be earning fees and money as the trades happen. And if you remember, we did not ask intern to do this. And what happened is that they were stuck in a position which I find myself stuck every once in a while, but any traders out there could still happen, where these positions are earning extra fees because someone purchased that position. And we can click on that button here. But this call in particular, 1.27 ETH worth of calls, so 4K, 3K worth of calls being sold, but then a lot of it was purchased by speculators, people betting on the upside. But because of that, Intern was not able to fully close their two positions. The buying activity removes liquidity from Uniswap. So when you're selling an option, you want to be able to close it. But because it was removed, Intern was not able to fully close. This is a problem that is kind of due to the fact that there's no expiry. Normally, you would wait for the expiry to come, but this one did not have an expiry. What Intern did was to sell just enough options so that they could close their other two. So again, selling an option is adding liquidity, buying an option is removing liquidity. So now Intern could not close or kind of get back the liquidity they deployed. So they sold a bit more, closed their two positions. And the way that they did this was through a credit spread, which is buying this option for free, moving it in range. It's very neutral because you have no slope here. And ideally, you want a price to either go down and be realizing a small little profit, or someone else maybe may sell and they can close this with minimal impact. So we haven't. It's the first time we've seen this where, as a seller, you take some risk for price movement, but also some risk for closing. So again, in your case, Rosalie, so this is the first time we've seen this. It's a bit more medium to advanced. But is there anything that's unclear or they don't missly followed, or it's pretty straightforward at this point?
No, so it's pretty straightforward. I think so. The you intern was created this very delta or very neutral slope so that the people could close without having to pay extra, and just so I guess for a minimal impact, but add liquidity.
And yeah, and I think the best way to think about this is that you're stuck with a call in a way, and that call is negative delta. If the price moves, you have a short call. Maybe you can cover it and buy the amount, and that may be what Intern did. But yes, the way to minimize exposure because you have a short call is to either just sell just enough of it and then limit the risk on the upside in case it does move. But if it were just that and we're stuck with it for a long time, maybe we need a different trade to offset the risk. Maybe have a positive delta trade to bring the total deltas to neutral. But yeah, or this is kind of sizable. So I would say that maybe we should do another trade to offset some of the risk to make even a flatter payoff.